What's good, world? It's the Great 32T coming to you live. I'm here at the Breakthrough Conference show with my man Brett Eaton. Just introduce yourself, your business, and what do you do?
Raymond, thank you for having me, man. My name is Brett Eaton. I'm located right outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. And I am a life, wellness, and performance coach. I help people kind of untap their potential, get to the next level, finally start checking off those goals that they've been having for so long. So, I'm blessed to do what I get to do. I get to do some speaking as well, which I love. So I'm the coach that people go to when they're tired of talking about it and start putting it into action.
That's awesome. And also, too, could you share your social media for the fans out there that want to connect with you?
Absolutely. Best place to contact me is on Instagram, Motivated by Brett. Website is motivatedbybrett.com, and Facebook is Brett Eaton.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So within the Breakthrough Conference, I always ask this question to all of my panelists. So what was your breakthrough experiences? I know in life we go through a lot of different challenges and we overcome those things. So like within this quarantine, within this COVID, within this pandemic, like what was your breakthrough experience within your business?
My breakthrough experience was really just understanding that there is always a blueprint on how to do things, but there's also your own blueprint. And what I mean by that is there is always somebody who's done it before you and you can follow along and you could go with them. However, there are going to be times on that road where you have to make your own decision. There's going to be a time where you have to make that decision yourself and you're going to decide, hey, like I may have to reinvent this, or I may have to do this my own way, or I may have to make a decision personal to me that the person I'm following may have done differently. So with this whole quarantine and everything, I think like what you're doing right here, virtual speaking and virtual events have become possible, where in the past, probably people wouldn't have signed up for that. So I think it's just opened the door to, you can reach so many new people. And a lot of these companies are realizing that, hey, their employees need to be healthier. They need to be happier. They need to work in a more scheduled environment. And I think it just opened the door that there is so much potential that we can do through things like this, that we can actually reach a lot more people than we think we can.
Wow, man. So also too, you saying like creating your own way of doing things. Can you give me a story within your business how like you may have gone away from the traditional ways and just went into your own style of doing work?
Yeah, let me give you a great example. So when I had originally was a personal trainer for years, and then my story is I kind of just decided I wanted to reach more people. I was tired of being stuck in a gym, and I was tired of only being able to see so many clients. And I was like, there's got to be a way I can reach more people. I can help more people. I know it. I just got to figure it out. So when I started coaching, obviously being, doing virtual coaching with people allows me to tap into people all over the globe and allows me to help a lot more people. But the biggest thing that I would say is that a lot of times when you're following, other speakers or you're following other coaches and you're using them as guidelines, you try to fit into their box a little bit, and a lot of times, people may even say, oh, you're going to be the next Tony Robbins. Oh, you're going to be the next so-and-so. And what happens is you almost start to think that. And it's a good thing for confidence, but at the same time, I don't want to be the next Tony Robbins. I want to be the first Brett Eaton. And you have to just remind yourself that you are going to be your own person. And I can't mimic everything that everybody else does. I can use it and I can learn from it. But at the end of the day, if I'm not being genuine and I'm not being authentic, it's not going to help the person across from me as much as it possibly could.
That is powerful, man. That is powerful. And also, too, for any person out there that is looking up to you and your business that may hear a little bit about your story and get inspired, what is the greatest advice that you could offer them if they're trying to join like a track of your industry within the fitness industry? Like what is the greatest advice that you could offer them as well that's trying to get to the next level?
I'll probably go with people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I think a lot of people are out here trying to make big income. They're trying to make big dollars. And don't get me wrong, both of us, we would love to have more money, right? Money is a way for freedom. It gives us a lot of things. It reduces a lot of stress. So don't get me wrong. Money is important. But I think a lot of times people go after things for income instead of going after things for impact. And when you flip it and you really start realizing, hey, let's go after the impact, or how much impact can I make? The income is going to come. It's going to follow. And I think in the beginning, sometimes we get tripped up being like, okay, I want more income. And we lose sight of what we're supposed to be doing. We lose sight of the impact we want to make. And when you double down on impact, you're going to find the income doubles, triples. It gives you what you want.
That's powerful, man. And I also, myself, I realized in business, it was more about how many relationships that I'm actually building with these different people. And that's why,
Yeah.
that's what kind of started the foundation of the Breakthrough Conference, because I realized even within this quarantine and this pandemic, there were several companies that were actually just going out of business, and there was other people that were
Right.
actually succeeding and taking their business to the next level. And as an entrepreneur, starting out, growing my business, I understood that business relationships were a lot more important than just bringing in so many people, getting these leads, in marketing. Like the main things, people got to know you, like you, and trust you in order to do business with you.
Yes.
So really growing that relationship, man, for me has been phenomenal. That's why, I wanted to reach out and connect with so many different people and through so many different strategies and ways. And also to a question for you, was there any particular challenges or things that you were going through within your business that maybe someone else watching could have the solution for? I give you an example. Within my business, I understood that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? But I
Yeah.
understood that being an entrepreneur for so long, doing everything so long, wasn't gonna make me become a business owner. And it wasn't until I started hiring other employees, hiring people in my system to really help expand what I'm doing in my business to really free up more time. So was there anything that you were looking to break through within this season right now in your life?
I would say that I'm kind of in the same way as you. Is I had for a while been a one-man show, trying to do it all myself and trying to, grow this company and do every little thing myself. And over the last 2 years, I have started to delegate things out to different team members. I've grown a team, and that's been super helpful. And the last thing is like, don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid just because we're coaching or we are leading. You're the host of the show, doesn't mean you can't still learn. It doesn't mean you can't still invest back in yourself. Recently, I've hired a business coach, and it's taken my business to the entire next level. At some point, you tap out what you can do on your own, and you do need to go reinvest, and you go need to do learn again, and you need to become the student again so that you can learn and become the teacher to the next level. So every level is going to bring new challenges. And when you want to break through or you find yourself stuck, it's probably time to reinvest. It's probably time to go back and learn from somebody else. And then again, get back on your path, get back on your journey.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. And also, too, within your industry as well, what are like a potential client that's looking at you right now in your business? What are they going to expect, when they meet Brett Eaton and when they meet you and they start working with you? Like, what is that expectation that they should, receive working with you?
Oh man. So my type of coaching, I always say I'm tough love with a hug at the end. So I'm going to give you the tough love that people need, but we're also going to hug it out. And what I mean by that is I want to push people to get better. I think a lot of times people look to their friends for advice, or they look for their friends to keep them accountable. But the problem with their best friends is they just want to see them happy. I want to see them happy, but I also want to see them successful. So the reason why hiring a coach or working with somebody who's not going to let them off the hook and who's going to hold them accountable and who's going to push them to increase their habits and their discipline, the reason why I always think that that's a better option is because you know that that person's job is to keep you accountable. That person wants the best for you and they want to see you grow. So for people who come to me, one, they're going to get a heck of a lot of energy. I can't turn this off. This is just how I am. I love being high energy, and I want to spread that to people because I think that's the most contagious thing in the world is energy. It's positive energy. And the other thing I think they're going to get is they're going to get a lot of research. Man, I've been working on personal growth for years now, and it's something that I love because every time I invest in myself, I get to use that and give everybody else the Spark Notes version. I'll read the long book and give you the Spark Notes version, or I'll go to the conference and come back and give you the bullet points. But I think that that's what you want, like the same way I would want to work with a personal trainer who's continuing to grow and take care of his health and fitness. I want somebody to work with me because they know that I am certainly trying to continue to up-level my life. I'm trying to reach that next level constantly. And I want people who are looking for that. So the clients that I'm looking for, I want them to impress me as in like, hey, I really want this. I'm not just coming because it looks good. I'm coming because I really want to get better and I want to grow and I want to, untap my potential and really chase the dreams that they're looking for.
Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. And also too for all the viewers watching, man, what is your social media so people can really connect with you, if they're trying to get into, your business as well?
Absolutely. They should find me on motivatedbybrett.com. At motivatedbybrett.com is Instagram. That's pretty much the one I'm the most active on. Definitely hit me up. You know, I'm posting stuff all the time, trying to, you know, spread the habits and stuff that I do and that I coach. I'm constantly giving away really good free content. So come along for the journey. It's going to be fun. I try to make people laugh. I try to make people educated. And at the same time, I'm going to motivate the heck out of you.
So thank you so much, Brett. If you could stay just a little bit longer, the show is actually complete.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to the Breakthrough Conference show. Also, too, if you're looking to get a ticket to the Breakthrough Conference through the Breakthrough Conference workshop on August 30th, visit www.thebreakthroughconference.com. And also, Brett, just give your social media one more time, you know, for the people viewing and watching as well, so they can connect with you.
Motivated by Brett. Motivated by Brett. Come find me. Come find me.
All right. Appreciate you for having you on the show. And we'll definitely wrap it up just a little bit afterwards as well.